James, a lot of times we talk about redemptions.
Sure.
It seems like it was overdone. I know that September was a huge month for hedge funds. There were a lot of people who were missing their benchmarks. Do you think that now what will happen is that everybody's been because of the Fed, because the markets have come back, that everyone's been given some grace period to year end? Is that why we didn't see a lot of redemptions when the shorts were always worried about it?
No, I think we don't really know yet the level of redemptions because hedge funds as an industry are private. So many hedge funds blew up completely. You saw, for instance, you have hedge funds that were $300-400 million in assets that went to zero. There's no redemptions there. It went to zero. So you only hear about the big $10-20 billion funds, whether they're getting redemptions or not, because it's more public information. But in general, we don't know yet. And actually, there is no grace period. Investors. Do you think this
will be a year where hedge funds shrink in number? That there'll be fewer hedge funds by the end of the year?
Absolutely. Already that's happened.
Isn't it interesting that Citigroup just built up its prime brokerage unit?
Yeah, I mean, that maybe it was almost like a sign of a top there. But there is, you mentioned the words grace period. There is no grace period in the hedge fund world. Nobody says, all right, I'm giving you a free pass now. You were down 15% last month. You got a free pass. That doesn't happen. And I think
James, do you think that it's the end of the black box fund?
It's very funny you ask. A couple weeks ago, a very wealthy family comes to visit me, and they want my help in analyzing a fund that it's a bunch of ex-NASA scientists using space shuttle vibration analysis to analyze the stock market. And I said, you know what? I don't even want to hear anymore. It's just
O-ring.
Yeah, it's just not how you have O-ring. You have women with diapers driving across the country. Like, it's not happening with the space shuttle. Basically, what's coming back now, and I think will come back in 2008. It hasn't fully come back yet. It's just straight out vanilla, long only, people who buy stocks. So the Eddie Lamperts of the world.
Right.
I think from 2000 to 2006, 2007, we forgot about those guys. Now those guys continued to build, of course, but the fad was all asset-backed lending, mortgage-backed lending, pipes, which I fell into the fad.
Buy cheap, sell dear, but it turned out that dear was credit quality impaired.
Exactly. And nobody wanted a down month. There was the saying, if you're up 1% a month, you'll raise $1 billion. So everybody was panicked. Nobody ever wanted a down month. And that was the only way to get it, is asset-backed lending.
It's an interesting point. And it's analogous, but it's totally away from this. There was a guy by the name of Siegel, Gordon Siegel. He runs Crate & Barrel. Why is Crate & Barrel, which is a fabulous store, not public? And the answer is because he wants the freedom to be able to lose money in a month by trying something new. Nobody wants a publicly traded, or no one wants to invest with something that can lose in a month. And what's amazing is that it's across the panoply. And yet, sometimes to get really big money and to have big wins, you have to be willing to lose in a month. Is the public wrong? These rich people, are they wrong about the notion of trying to have consistent gains over a monthly period?
Absolutely, you can't do it. I mean, look what happened. It's amazing how many of these, like all the guys selling puts on the S&P, they were up every single month from essentially October 2002 until this year, and now they're out of business. They went out of business last month, all of them.
Unbelievable. All right, we're talking with James about hedge funds and what they should be doing.
And along these lines, for the retail investor, we have all the long-only hedge funds on StockPicker. We know their picks.
Yes,
you don't have to go to invest in it. If you're a rich guy, go to StockPicker. Don't go to a hedge fund.
I want to emphasize.
You want to buy Burlington Northern from Buffett or BII? Right. We were on BEAS from Icon.
That's how I got BEAS.
A
lot of people say, how did you get BEAS? And I mentioned on Mad Money, StockPicker, 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 StockPicker. I have a chapter about StockPicker in my new book, because piggybacking is so right. But what I say also is, don't get off before the other guy does, because he's in there, he's done the work, and you're selling. Atticus is in Union Pacific. Don't sell because Buffett sold Union Pacific. I'm in there because of Atticus.
Well, and look at all the people, Atticus and, our friends over here at NYX, and a lot of people were giving you grief in the 60s.
I got to tell you, I'm feeling better and better about that play now that it's pulled back to 80.
All right, great. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.